Yes, big brother. You have won the head of house game for this week.
That was how Hermes won the head of house, guys, and the level 1 housemates are free from possible nominations and eviction. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so we're done with the nominations and the head of house games. Yes guys, the head of house games are there by 6 p.m. Yes, and the game was almost like the other one, but this time around it was a game of setting the time. Yes guys, where all the housemates were provided with a bowl filled with watches and of course oil. The watches were dipped into oil. Yes guys, so they had to set the time to 4 o'clock, and after that, you know, the first 5 people to finish will get on to the next stage of the game. Yes guys, which is a game of taking a ball from one big bowl to another one on the other end of the arena with your knees, not letting your hands touch it except at the finish and of course at the starting line. Yes guys, and of course the game started, but before the game started, as usual, the former head of house, that is Elo Swag, could not participate because he's the incumbent head of house, and of course Modella and Deji, our 2 fake housemates, could not participate, not because they are fake housemates, but actually because they are new to the house. So the game started. Chomzy supposedly finished first, followed by Khalid, you know, and at the end of the day, they all did it. So Big Brother disqualified Chomzy and Khalid, stating that they did not follow the rules and their times were not properly, you know, set. Of course, these watches were inspected by the ninjas. Yes, guys, this is one of the reasons why the ninjas are important. They checked these watches for everybody to see, and at the end of all the inspection and everything, Dotun, Hermes, and Cyph were the finalists. Yes, guys, Hermes and Dotun from the level 1 house, and Cyph, the only person that could survive from the level 2 house. So the game started. Of course, Cyph actually started on a very good note, but something happened. Hermes got into their head. How? Hermes was vibrating. I was like, oh God, relax. Like he was just vibrating. I'm like, what exactly is wrong with this guy? Is he, you know, suffering from withdrawal or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, what exactly is going on with him? But then again, I realized he was actually getting into their head, because Cyph actually started well, but you know, along the lines he kind of like, you know, was failing, the ball was falling and all that. But seriously, Hermes, like at some point I was really scared, like what exactly is going on with this guy? Why is he vibrating like that? Like at some point he started humming. I'm like, Kilo Day, what is this? At the end of the day, Hermes got in 10 balls successfully. I think Dotun and Cyph, you know, tied with 3 balls each. And the level 1 housemates were just shouting, level 1 now your mate, 100 million now your mate, level 1. I'm like, God. They have set the tone for an epic battle in the Big Brother Naija house. Trust me, come Friday, it's going to be war. Seriously, because this level 2 housemate mean the level 1 housemate now. Like, it was so bad that when they were about to leave, you know, according to Phyna, Elo Swag came to her like, oh, what happened? He paid me and everything. And she just like walked away. Because I mean, why would you be telling me about love when I just lost something that could cause, you know, my stay in the house? Anyways, at the end of the game, Chichi and Dotun were the tails of the house. Now, how did Dotun become the tail of the house? It's not because he actually finished last, because we all know he was part of the finalists. It's because he manhandled his microphone, you know, which is against Big Brother's rules, and he had to pay for that by becoming the tail of the house. Now, everybody went to their respective houses, and, you know, the deliberation started in the level 1 house. In the level 2 house, they were blaming themselves. Now, there's a difference between the level 1 housemates and the level 2 housemates when they win, or when they lose rather, level 2 housemates blame themselves. Of course, they blame the ninja because the likes of Beauty and Phyna claimed that they actually did the right thing, but the way the ninja was holding the watches made the watch to move. Now, I don't understand because in my head, I thought the watches were not really working, so they had to just, change the time. But I don't really get that concept. But I mean, they're the ones in the game, so they understand. At the end of the day, there was a little bit of, was between Ilabaye and Amaka. While Ilabaye was saying everybody should not just talk about it, Amaka was like, you can't shut me up. You cannot tell me, how to react in a situation like this. So last, everybody was tense. The whole situation was tense. Phyna was saying she knows that no matter what happens, that they are going to put her name on the list. And boy, oh boy, was she right. Yes, guys. Now, in the level 1 house, of course, they were happy themselves and all that. And at the end of the day, it was now time for them to nominate or to give advice to the head of house who they want to put up. Now, I actually thought that, okay, because they might not be remembering names, that Big Brother would just leave it. Guess what? Big Brother put all their pictures and their names on the screen. That is level 2 people so that they can remember. So, they were busy picking. Bella was a bit strategic. She tried so hard to save her housemate or her lockdown roommate, CHRISTY0. Chomsy wanted, Beauty was just flying here and there. Beauty. Diana wanted Kes out just because Kes is a married man. I'm like, when did being a married man become a criteria for him to leave the house? Like, seriously. At the end of the day, there was Beauty's name there was Phyna's name there was Brian's name there was Cyph's name there because obviously Cyph has, joined the finalists in the head of house games twice. So, there was Amaka's name there and all that. Chichi at some point, was crying, number one, because, she, was the tail of the house. And of course, I think because she could not save, her fellow roommate, that is Phyna, Doyin at some point became very, very emotional because she could not save Beauty, or so she thought. Yes, guys. So yeah, that was like the energy in the head of house or in the level 1, in the level 1 apartment or in the level 1 house. Now, one thing I noticed was the immediately they came in, Hermes just went to balance on his throne. Gidigba. I'm like, hey. Hope we are not going to see another general part 2. Remember when Pere won the head of house? Remember how Pere behaved? I just pray that Hermes is not Pere 2.0. I mean, the emblem on my neck. Maybe this one will be the emblem on my ear. The emblem in my finger. I be on my finger. Anyways, after Big Brother said 30 minutes for them to deliberate and to come up with names, but it took like 1 hour, to be very honest. And then Big Brother called him. He was just standing there. Big Brother had to call him twice, for him to go and present the names. And after all the question and answer, how you feel winning the head of house, what did your housemate say or your fellow housemate say, and all that. So Big Brother now asked him, okay, who are you picking to be nominated, or who are you nominated to leave the house or for possible evictions? And this is, his answers. He said he picked Cyph because he's the strongest, or so he thinks, and the most confident because he also made it to the head of house competition, to the finals twice, and he's a very vocal person and he's a threat. And he picked Phyna because Phyna is like the alpha female and she has a very strong voice and she has the tendency to give confidence to others in the house that lack confidence. He picked CHRISTY0 because at the wager, CHRISTY0 was quite resourceful. She was playing the drums and she has a very strong character, and to him, he feels like CHRISTY0 is going to be a threat. He picked Amaka because she has a strong voice, she has a very strong personality, and he feels that, she might be popular on the outside and that she might be saved. And he lastly picked Khalid because, of course, they've seen Khalid's creativity. Khalid is a strong character. He's a threat to him and his team. Now, one thing that makes Khalid's nomination by Hermes a very tricky thing is because Khalid was actually his roommate before they got into the house. Ouch. I guess Hermes is taking this game way seriously, which he should, basically. While others were scrambling to save their roommate, Hermes was putting his roommate or his lockdown roommate on the chopping block. Like, imagine how this game is going to be from now on. Then after that, Big Brother announced, the names, asked them all to stand up. Amaka, Phyna, Cyph, Khalid, and CHRISTY0, it was so emotional. Like, first evictions or first nominations usually don't get to me because I couldn't care less. But now looking at them, the tears, the way they were bonding, the way I've actually enjoyed watching the level 2 housemates, I kind of felt emotional. I really did feel emotional, guys. I really actually did feel emotional, which is unlike me, especially for the first week or the first, eviction. Like, isn't it? You used to be a strong girl. Why are you being emotional? Like, guys, yeah, it was an emotional roller coaster. So don't worry yourself. I'll be putting at the end of this video how you can vote for your faves, because this one is not about social media hype. If you say Phyna is your fave, go vote for her. If you say it's Amaka, go vote for her. If you say it's CHRISTY0, go vote for her. If you say it's Khalid, go vote for him. If you say it's Cyph, go vote for him. But now in my head, I'm thinking probably Phyna and Amaka might be safe. Maybe I'm just thinking if the hype, equals to the vote. Now I'm not sure of Khalid. I'm not sure of Cyph, even though Cyph might still be saved because he is friends with some of your ex-housemates. I don't know. Right now, I don't even know who is strong or who is not strong. I'm just going by social media hype, which we know ends real. I mean, look at the case of Maria from last season. Anyways, guys, that's about it. And it's been like, I left, when I stopped watching, it was an emotional roller coaster in the level 2 house. It's going to be really interesting to see how these guys will relate with their counterparts from the level 1 house come Saturday. And of course, the Friday wager is gonna be gang. What? It's gonna be gang because level 2 housemates are no longer playing. Amaka says from now on, nobody should even, come her side from the level 1 house. And Beauty was trying to let her know it's a game. You have to calm down, expect this, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I mean, that's what has been happening in the Big Brother Naija house. Like, whoa, these people are... They gave us content. They've given us a show. Like, I keep saying it, these guys have given us in 1 week what the previous season gave us in 3 months. Like, see how I am so invested in them in just 1 week. Ha! Now, wow. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what we do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.